All right, so I've been roaming around Cleveland for the last couple days, checking some things out, and this is one place that I really needed to find. This is an abandoned observatory, absolutely beautiful from the outside, with the ivy growing all over it. It has two different telescopes, and it's huge. It's much, much bigger than it looks. It has a very interesting history, so I want to show you what it looks like. So let's get inside, check this place out, and hopefully get up to the very top there. See what's inside. This is the main room in the Warner and Swasey Observatory. This is the kind of like the great room, I guess. It has this big mural on the ground with either constellations or maybe birth stars. I'm not really sure, but it's like a big giant mural. So this place opened in 1920, and it was built by the Warner and Swasey Company as a gift to the Case School of Applied Science. And it actually operated here for over 60 years. A lot of you might be asking yourself, why did this close and why has it been sitting here? And from what I gather, once it closed in 1980, it sat for a few years. I think it was sold in 1983, and the people who bought it planned on turning it into a mansion, like a big house for them to live in. And this probably would have been an amazing house. But it sat, and then I believe in 2005 or 2007, the man who owned this place was convicted of fraud and sent to jail, and this place has just been sitting, ignored completely, and it's really a shame because I think it would have been an amazing house. Okay, I found the stairs that go up to the first telescope, the smaller room, the smaller telescope. I think the bigger one is on the other side, so I'm going to locate that second. So we're going to go up here and check this out. All right. As my light is starting to fail here. Spinning staircases. Oh, look at this. Beautiful rounded room with a rounded porch all the way around it. This is the room where the smaller telescopes used to sit. And this also had the roof that would spin around. Looks like the motor is still here, and you can see how the electric motor would run and turn the gears. Based on the research I was able to do, the real demise of this place came in the mid to late 1950s. Like most of these old abandoned observatories, where just the city and the area around them got too built up and there was too much light pollution, and these things became obsolete because they just were not reliable anymore. So they were all moved. In fact, the telescopes that were originally installed here were removed, and I believe they still exist in other places. I think one is in Arizona, but I'm not completely sure about that. Very narrow stairs. So coming down into the auditorium here. Lots of water damage. You can actually see the ceiling has a slight bow in it. I don't know if that was purposely built like that or it's about to give way. Look at these beautiful doors. And these look like bookshelves, been ripped out of somewhere. As I always encounter this stuff, I'm sure this is lead-based paint. And look at these. This is probably some sort of a closet or storage. And look at the gorgeous shelving. Wow. Certain rooms, it is hot. So this room where I'm at right now was the film room, the control room, the room that controlled the films, like in the movie theater. You sit up above the theater, and this overlooks down through these windows down to where I was. And there's all these switches on the wall, 35 millimeter, 3x4, different windows, probably had all the different projectors. Any rails up there? I can't see. Very cool. Let's see what's down here. Jeez. A maze of hallways. Oh, this looks like the boiler. Probably incredibly inefficient. I always look to see if there's dates on these things, but I don't see any dates. There's just so many rooms in here. Jeez, and one room leads to another. Can almost get lost in here. Ripped on me. This area, there's actually a fireplace down here. I don't know if this was a living quarters. I would say it probably was, though. Much, much bigger down here than it is up there. There's just a bunch of Empty rooms, though. Oh, look at this. It goes down yet again. This place is actually 4 stories. Not sure where this goes, but definitely goes down. It just keeps going and going. This place is huge. Not sure what that is. You really could get lost in this place. Now, a really interesting fact about this observatory is this place was credited for proving the theory that the Milky Way was a spiral galaxy. And both Warner and Swasey are pretty well respected in the astronomy world. In fact, both of them have craters on the moon named after them. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of like when you buy your girlfriend a star and you can name a star after them. Maybe a little cooler than that, though. Now, in case you were exploring this place and felt a need to take a nap, there was a mattress here readily available for you at any time. All right, going back up the stairs, still searching for that main telescope room. It sits on top of this building. Well, you can see right up into the sky, totally open to all the elements. Very cool. You see this ivy growing all over the place. I think we're headed in the right direction. I think so. This is the big one here. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, wow, this opens up right into the main observatory. Look at this. This is incredible. This is the huge room that had the biggest telescope in it. You could see the tracks, the wheels still existing, the motor that would turn this around. It would spin the window around so you could have optimal viewing of the stars. Look at that. Even the window is still intact. coming outside of this main room, you can see how high we are. I mean, we're at the treetops, looking down at everything. This place is much, much bigger than it appears. Here's an outside view. All right, this is what we were looking for, so I hope you are as impressed with it as I am. I gotta find my way out of here now and get on to the next place. I'm gonna definitely be posting some pictures on Instagram, so if you're not following me yet, definitely give me a follow on there. And also be on the lookout for some videos coming on my second channel, Mobile Instinct 2. The link is below, so check that channel out as well. So I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching, guys.